Hello everyone, this is Rekha Kaushik here. Welcome to the third part of the chapter data handling. Till now we have done what is range, what is mean, how to find the mean for ungrouped data, and how to find the mean for frequency distribution table. Now in this lecture we will discuss about the word problems on mean. What can be the types of word problems? In some cases, the number of observations can be increased. In some cases, the number of observations can be decreased. Or we can have there is a change in the observations. So, how to solve these word problems? Let's learn in this lecture. In our first lecture, we had learned about what is the data, types of data, how to arrange the data to get any information from that, what is the meaning of an observation, what is a frequency, how to find the highest and lowest score from the data, and how to use that highest and lowest score to obtain the value of range. And after that we had learned about mode. In our second lecture, we had learned about mean of ungrouped data and mean of frequency distribution table. In this lecture we will discuss about the problems on mean. There are several word problems, something like this. In some cases, one observation can be reduced. In some cases, one new observation comes. So like this, we will have word problems on mean in this lecture. Let's take one question from your book, that is exercise 4.1, question number 10. If the mean of 5 observations, 2x minus 1, x minus 1, 3x minus 4, 8x and 4x minus 9 is 15. The meaning of the question is how many observations are there? 5 observations are there, and the values of that 5 observations are 2x minus 1, x minus 1, 3x minus 4, 8x and 4x minus 9. These are the values of the 5 observations. So what we have to find? We have to find the observations if the mean is 15. So what the things we are getting here from this question, that 2x minus 1, this is the first observation, x minus 1, this is second observation, 3x minus 4, this is the third observation, 8x is the fourth observation, and 4x minus 9, this is the fifth observation. So what is the number of observations from here? Number of observations is 5. So capital N is equal to 5. The mean is 15. So we are getting x bar is equal to 15, n is equal to 5 and x bar is equal to 15. Now we know the formula, x bar is equal to sigma x by n, or in other words we can say mean is equal to sum of observations divided by number of observations. So how to find the number of observations we are getting here and how to find the observations? For that we want this sigma x, because x bar is given to us, n is given to us. For making an equation we want sigma x. Sigma x means sum of observations. Let's find the sum of observations from here. First term, first observation plus second observation plus third observation plus fourth plus fifth. This will be the, when we will add all these 5 observations we will get sum of observations. So let's open the brackets here. 2x minus 1 plus x minus 1 plus 3x minus 4 plus 8x plus 4x minus 9. Now we can see that we cannot add 2x and 1. So we have to separate these algebraic expressions from the numbers. So 2x plus x plus 3x, we are writing the algebraic terms differently. 2x, x, 3x, 8x, 4x, after that minus 1, minus 1, minus 4 and then minus 9. From here we are getting 2x plus x, that means 2x plus 1x 3x plus 3x 6x plus 8x 14x plus 4x 18x. All these are giving us 18x. After that minus 1 minus 1 minus 2, minus 2 minus 4 minus 6 and minus 6 minus 9, we are getting minus 15. So the sum of observations is 18x minus 15. When we will put this value and this value, these three values in this formula, we are getting sigma x 18x minus 15, x bar 15 and n is equal to 5. So we are getting an equation from here. When we will solve this equation, this 5 is divided here, this 5 will come to this side, 15, it will come to 15 and it will be multiplied. We will get 15 multiplied 5 is equal to 18x minus 15. 15 5s are 75. 75 is equal to 18x minus 15. Now this 15 will be shifted on this side. It is subtracted here. It will come to this side and it will be added. So 75 plus 15 is equal to 18x. 75 plus 15 gives us 90. We get 90 is equal to 18x. Now again 18 is multiplied on this side. It will come to this side and it will be divided. We will get 90 by 18 is equal to x. That means value of x is 5. We have got that value of x is 5. When we will put this value of x that we have obtained from here, we will get the observation. By putting x is equal to 5 into x minus 1, we will get 2 5s are 10, 10 minus 1, 9. This is our first observation. Second observation, x minus 1, that means x is 5. 5 minus 1, 4. This is our second observation. Third observation, 3x minus 4. So 3 5s are 15 minus 4. 15 minus 4 is equal to 11. This is third observation. Fourth observation is 8x. 8 5s are 40. This is our fourth observation. Fifth observation is 4x minus 9. 4 5s are 20 minus 9, 11. So this is first, second, third, fourth and fifth. These are our 5 observations. We will write here observations are 9, 4, 11, 40 and 11. Now let's come to our second part, and the second part is find mean of first 4 observations. In this question, in this part, we have to find the mean of first 4 observations. So this is first, second, third and fourth. We will take these 4 observations only and we will find the mean of these 4 observations. So first, for finding second part, x bar is equal to what? Sigma x is equal to 9 plus 4, 13, 13 plus 11, 24, 24 plus 40, 64. Capital N is equal to, how many observations are there? 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 observations are there. So we will get n is equal to 4 and x bar is equal to sigma x by n. That is 64 by 4 is equal to 16. This is the mean of first 4 observations and that was our second part. Hope you have understood it. Let's move to our next type of question. Question number 12. The mean of 6 numbers is 36. If one number is excluded, that means we have removed one number from here, then mean is 32. Now 2 cases are there. One case is before removing the number and one case is after removing the number. When we have in starting the number of 6 numbers are there, so number of observations is 6. Capital N is equal to 6 and the mean is 36. That means sigma m x bar is equal to 36. So we have 2 values from here and the 2 values are number of observations is equal to 6 and mean of observations x bar is equal to 36. When we have removed the number from here, after removing one number, 6 numbers are there and we have removed one number. So how many numbers of observations are left? We are left with 5 number of observations and the mean is 32. We will say x bar is equal to 32. So we have 2 more values on this side. What we have to find? We have to find the excluded number. Excluded number, we know when we had not removed that number, this was present here and this number is not present here. So when we will find the sum on this side, the number is present here, and when we will find the sum on this side, the number is not present. That means if we will find the sum of this, difference of this and this sum, we will find the excluded number, or we can say excluded number is equal to difference of these two sums. That means old sum minus new sum. In this way, we will find the sum on this side and this side also. For both the cases, we will find the sum and then we will find the difference. That difference will be equal to the excluded number. So let's come back to our question. The number of observations is 6. Mean is 36. We know x bar is equal to sigma x by n. So x bar is 36. Sigma x will remain sigma x because we don't know its value, and n is equal to 6. So in place of n, we will write 6. This 6 will come to this side and it will be multiplied. So 36 multiplied 6 is equal to sigma x. That means the sum on this side is 260. Let's go to this side. N is 5. X bar is equal to 32. We will say x bar is equal to sigma x by n. For this also, 32 is equal to sigma x by n. This 5 will go to this side and it will be multiplied on this side. 32 multiplied 5 is equal to sigma x. We will get sigma x is equal to 160. The sum of all the numbers is 216. Sum of 5 numbers is 160. Again, excluded number is equal to old sum minus new sum. That means 216 minus 160. The excluded value is, excluded number is 56. We will obtain from here. One more question from the exercise, question number 15. The mean weight of 18 boys in a group is 55 kg. Two more boys whose weights are 45 kg and 55 kg join the group. Find mean weight of all 20 boys. Now the question is, in starting we have 18 boys and 2 boys join the group. 2 more boys join the group. So there are two conditions: before the 2 boys join the group and after the 2 boys join the group. When the boys were 18, that means number of observations is 18 and the mean is 55 kilogram. So we have got these two values. Number of observations, capital N, is equal to 18 and mean is 55 kilogram. In another words, we can say that weight of every boy is 55 kilogram. On average, weight of each boy is 55 kilogram. So what will be the weight of 18 boys? So weight of 18 boys will be 55 multiplied 18, that means 990 kilogram. Or in the form of formula we can write, we know x bar is equal to sigma x by n. We want to find the sum, so this n will come to this side and it will be multiplied. Sum of the observations will be equal to mean multiply number of observations. We can get the sigma n from this formula also and from our common sense also. The common sense is mean is 55, that on average weight of one boy is 55 kilogram and total boys are 18. So what will be the total weight? Total weight will be 55 multiplied 18, that means 990 kilogram. So means the total weight of the 18 boys is 990 kilogram. The condition is 2 boys join the group. So after joining of 2 boys, the new number of observations will be 18 plus 2, 20. New sum of observations will be the old weight plus the new weights 45 and 55. So the new sum of observations will be 990 plus this 45 plus this 55. So we get from here 990 kilogram plus 45 kilogram plus 55 kilogram. The total sum of observation is 1090 kilogram. What we have to find? We have to find the mean weight of all 20 boys. So sum of observations is 1090. Number of observations is 20. So formula for mean is sigma x by n. That means 190 by 20. That's equal to 54.5 kilogram. This is our new mean. Let's talk about question number 16. The mean marks scored by 40 students was found to be 65. How many students are there? 40 students are there. So number of observations, capital N, is equal to 40. And the mean of that 40 students is 65. Later on, it was discovered that a score of 80 was misread as 50. That means there was some mistake and we have to correct that mistake. So we get two cases from here: before correction and after correction. When we had not corrected, the number of observations was 40, capital N is equal to 40, x bar mean is equal to 65, and after correction number of observations remain the same because there is no student has gone and no student has come, so the number of students is same, 40. That means there is no change. What we have to find? We have to find the correct mean. That again we have to find the mean. How we will do that? When the question was wrong, when the calculation was wrong, the number of observations was 40 and the mean is 65. That means on average every student has scored 65 marks. So what will be the total of 40 students? 65 multiply 40, or again the formula, sum of observations is equal to x bar multiply n. So x bar multiply n, total of the marks is 2600. Now it was discovered, when we are correcting, it was discovered that an observation 80 was misread as 50. The actual value is 80 and we have taken 50 in place of that. So we will add the correct value and we will subtract the wrong value. N is equal to 40. Sigma x is equal to, this was the old sum, this old sum of marks plus the correct value minus the wrong value. We will add the correct value and we will subtract the wrong value. This we will get 2600 plus 80 minus 50, 30. So 2600 plus 30, that means 2630. Now from here we get that sum of observations is 2630. Number of observations is 40. So what will be the value of mean? Mean is sum of observations divided by number of observations, that is equal to 2630 divided by 40, and that is equal to 65.75. This will be our actual correct mean. This is the last type of word problem from your exercise. Question number 21. The mean of following data is 20. This is a table and the mean of this table is 20. Find the value of P. This is P. We have to find its value. Very simple. We had learned how to find the mean of a frequency distribution table. The same we will solve here. Xi 3, 5, 7, P 11, 13, Fi frequencies. These are the frequencies 6, 8, 15, 9, 8 and 4. For finding the mean of frequency distribution table, number of observations is equal to sigma Fi. N is equal to sigma Fi and sigma x is here sigma Fi xi, sum of observations, or you can say sum. Sum of observations is sigma Fi xi and number of observations is sigma Fi. So these are Fi. When we will add these, we will get sigma Fi. Fi xi, 6 3s are 18, 5 8s are 40, this 105, 9 multiply P, 9P, 88 and 52. When we will add all these values, we will get 300. This value will not be added in all these because this is with the variable. So 303, this plus this plus this plus this plus this will be equal to 303 plus 9P. So the sum of observations sigma Fi xi is equal to 303 plus 9P. Now we know this formula. Mean for frequency distribution table is x bar is equal to sigma Fi xi divided by sigma Fi. X bar, value of x bar is 20. Sigma Fi xi 303 plus 9P. We will put its value here. This value is put here and this value will be used here. So we will get 20 is equal to 303 plus 9P divided by 50. This 50 will come on this side and it will be multiplied here. So 20 multiply 50, 1000 is equal to 303 plus 9p. We get this line. 1000, this 303 will come on this side and it will be subtracted. So 1000 minus 303 is equal to 9p will be left here. So it will remain only 9p. So 1000 minus 303, we will get 697 is equal to 9p. Now this 9 is multiplied with p. When it will come to this side, it will be divided by 697 and we will get only p on this side. So we will get from here p is equal to 697 by 9. And when we will solve 697 by 9, we will get 77.44. So from here we have got the value of p. This is the value of this p. In place of this p, we should have 77.44. This is the process how to solve these type of word problems. Hope you can do all these word problems.
Be at home and be healthy, be safe. For getting more videos on mathematics, please like, subscribe and share.